As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Dolan, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. Feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses.
I'm Sam Pound, I'm number 1. Apologizing for what I've done. In case you were wondering what that was, I snuck into a bathroom and I eat no truffles. I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
Hey everybody, I'm Laura Hughes, proving girls can do it too. And by it, I mean touch your cousin. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. You won't find me in your child's playset, cause I gotta wear this ankle bracelet. I'm not here to go on a bender, I'm here because I'm a sex offender.
Last name Bermholt, first name Mark. I'm moving in somewhere on your block. Not in a house, but in a van. If you need me to move it, I sure can. The last thing I want is any trouble. I've learned my lesson from the sex offender shuffle.
I'm the one they call Arthur Chase. They said I didn't have to show my face. My first trial ended in a hung jury. If I'm found guilty, they'll unblur me. I'm not the necrophiliac Arthur Chase. That's a different Arthur Chase. I'm not here to be my own defender. I'm here because I'm possibly a sex offender.
Okay, real quick, I'm not like these people. Okay, this is an extortion plot by my ex-wife, who's the only witness, and she's trying to take away my kids. And if I'm not here to pack my duffel, I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. We're obliged to admit the crimes for which we were convicted. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
Alrighty, I think that will do it. I think that will do it. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let me just set up a few things. Just give me one moment. And I burped. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Webcam on. Hey, Denzen's Hobby Den is a new subscriber. Hey there. And while we were waiting, thank you ArrowStream for the $2 super chat saying all hail Deoxy. Thank you, all hail me. Now, a lot of people didn't know this song that I was playing earlier. It's an internet classic known as the Sex Offender Shuffle. Kind of an internet classic. It's been around for a while, so I'm very surprised that no one actually heard it. So that's kind of crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the court documents for Young Sage, Young Crashout. I never planned on covering this. I don't need these on. I never planned on covering this. I never had any intention to cover this because, you know, Henry did a really good job at doing it. But now Young Sage is apparently privacy striking videos and stuff like that for people covering this. So I thought, hey, I'll do it too, so that way more people can hear about it. So let's talk about it. Let's go over this. I'm going to read it all. I'm not going to mince my words. I'm going to read it word for word and go over it. So let's start with this. The undersigned law enforcement officer of the Fond du Lac Police Department, being the first duly sworn, states that. So let's read all the counts. Count 1, strangulation and suffocation. The above-named defendant on, about, or in between November 1st of 2017 and November 30th of 2017, Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, did intentionally impede the normal breathing by applying pressure on the throat or neck of another person, contrary to section 940.250 brackets 1, 939.50 brackets 3H, with status Class H felony, and upon the conviction may be fined not more than $10,000 or imprisonment not more than 6 years or both. Oh, we got a super chat from Henry. The more people that bring awareness to this the spot better. Or Young No-No. Okay, the more people that bring awareness to Young No-No spot, the better. Think about all the times he has lied about the court and saying that he never spoke in the court. Oh yeah, we got to definitely go over that, Henry. And thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. So, this is the first count, and there's a lot more counts to go over. Count 2, strangulation and suffocation. The above-named defendant on, about, or in between November 1st of 2017 and November 30th of 2017, Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, did intentionally impede the normal breathing by applying pressure on the throat or neck. Okay, this is going to be the same thing. So, basically, $10,000 fine. So, we've got 2 counts of strangulation and suffocation. Count 3. So, this is going to get wild and probably triggering for a lot of people. So, brace yourself, because Young Sage or Young Crash Out was hiding a lot of the truth from this. He downplayed his crimes severely, and it's going to get a lot crazier. So let's keep reading. Count 3. Attempt sexual assault of a child under the age of 16 years old. That is wild. The above-named defendant on, about, or between November 1st of 2017 to November 30th of 2017, Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, attempted to have sexual contact with a child under the age of 16. Victim A, date of birth 2002, contrary to second 948.0.2, Wisconsin status, an attempt to commit a Class C felony, and upon a conviction it may be fined no more than $50,000 or imprisoned for not more than 20 years or both. So another count of strangulation we've got here. Count 5, another attempt of sexual assault of a child under 16. And count 6, a second attempt of degree sexual assault. So this shit's pretty wild, I will say that. Let's keep reading. So this is more of the stuff going on here. So count 7, child enticement. The above-named defendant on, about, between November 1st and November 30th, did intend to have sexual contact with a child in violation of Section 948, attempt to cause a child, victim A, date of birth 2002, who did not attain of the year of 18 years old, to go to a secluded place. On the contrary, a Class D felony upon conviction may be fined more than $100,000 or imprisonment for up to 25 years or both. And Henry on the main channel saying, okay, I can't see all these super chats. I'm going to have to pull it up on here, on the big one. Okay, don't mention the ages or say the word of the child. That will get you age restricted. Oh, okay. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. I mean, I'll probably, with the stream, I'll probably either, I don't know if I'll private it, I don't know if I'll unlist it, but I might edit around it. But yeah, things are crazy. I don't want to censor myself, but I'm not too worried about getting this stream age restricted. But it is a stream. I wanted to get more views and stuff like that, but whatever happens, happens. So let's see. We're on count 7, child enticement. Count 8, attempted sexual assault of a child under the age of 16 for young crash out. Count 9, solicitation of a perjury before a court. So there's a lot of charges on here, which is crazy. Again, we've got another count of a super chat from Arrow again. $2 from Arrow Stream. Oh wait, this is an older one, sorry. Am I still live? Let me just double check. Okay, that's a nice chair, Deoxy. Okay, I'm still live, okay. Because I'm seeing, okay, I'm still live, okay. Okay, so we've got, where were we? We're up to count 9, solicitation of a perjury before the court. So, let's see. Orally to make false material. This is crazy. Like, I saw this on Henry's stream, but this is crazy within itself going over it. So let's keep reading. We got like 30, how many people? We got 13 people in the chat right now. That's pretty awesome. So let's keep reading. We've got, let's see, count 10, sexual assault of a child under the age of 16. Again, count 11, strangulation and suffocation. Count 12, another sexual assault charge. And count 13, second-degree sexual assault. It's more of the same thing that he keeps getting caught up on, which is crazy. Count 14, child enticement of violent crime in a school zone. Count 15, exposing genitals. Count 16, sexual intercourse with a child. Count 17, the same thing before. Count 18, disorderly conduct. Count 19, exposing a child to harmful material. And then count 20, fourth degree sexual assault. Okay. This is crazy. Let's keep reading. Okay, so this is sort of the incident. This is the, I guess, the incident report. So we're going to read this. I'll maybe censor myself, or maybe won't censor myself. We'll see. But like I said, I'm not too worried with this video getting monetized or not, because I'm not a big streamer. Wait, what? Okay. TJ Lawrence is in here. Sup, TJ? I might make Henry a mod. Let's see. How do I add as a moderator? Can review chat messages. And then make Henry a mod on his clips channel as well. I've known Henry long enough, I trust him being a mod. So let's read this, because this is going to be crazy, because I won't be able to keep track of the chat. Wait, we've got another, what's this +1? Never mind. Okay. Alright, so let's keep reading. So this is the, if I remember correctly, because I've got Henry's stream up here if I need to go over anything, but if I remember correctly, the ones that are highlighted red are the ones that he pleaded no contest for. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's a whole thing to go over. But Henry will definitely correct me. Henry will definitely correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Let me just pull this over as well. There we go. That makes my chat more readable. Okay. So let's read this. Count 1, suffocation and strangulation. One of the incidents that Marquez choked victim A was when he was... One of the incidents where young Crashout choked victim A was when she was in the dining room, and that was witnessed by several people at the transitional living facility. She said that she was sitting down on a chair, and young Crash Out had come up to her, grabbed her by the hair, and pulled it, and put his hand around her neck and began squeezing at her neck, to where she was yelling at him to get off, where she was yelling at him to get off of her and to stop saying that she doesn't like him. She estimated the incident took about 1 minute, and young Crash Out was applying pressure, making it difficult for her to breathe. Okay, so let's keep reading. Count 2, suffocation and strangulation. The second incident of the choking occurred in the kitchen area of the transitional living facility when it was just her and young Crash Out in the room, and he had pulled her hair while she was standing up and had pushed her up against the wall, putting pressure up against her neck, where she was again able to tell him to get off her and had to stop. She estimated this lasted about 1 minute, and that young Crash Out was applying pressure to her neck, making it difficult for her to breathe. Okay, so count 3. This is the heavy one. She stated throughout the evening and on other incidents where she was around him that he was slapping her butt. She stated that he was trying to get her in the vaginal area at different points and moving up her leg with his hand, but she stopped him just as her hand was getting over her vaginal area, and that's why in her opinion he started choking her. Victim A stated that he was trying to touch her no-no spot. This is what the victim said. They called it the no-no spot. And seeing that he's at a transitional living facility kind of makes you wonder what kind of victims he was targeting. That and minors, but keep in mind, who would call it a no-no spot? Keep that in mind. And she would say no, and he would not stop, so she would slap or kick him, and then he would choke her and pull her hair and say sorry. So this is count 4, count 5, and count 6. Victim A stated while they were in the chair on the way home, young Crash Out had become angry at her while he was grabbing her leg and trying to get to her vaginal area again because she slapped his hand. I mean, this guy sounds like a fucking monster. I mean, he always sounded like a monster with how he acted things, but this makes him sound like 10 times worse. Okay. After Victim A slapped young Sage's hand, young Sage pushed Victim A up against the window and pulled her hair very hard and put his hands around her neck, pushing her so she couldn't move or get away. This is fucked. She advised that she did have a very difficult time breathing during this event and began to panic because she stated that in her estimation this time of him being very violent while choking her lasted for over a minute. She stated that she was unable to get any words out during this incident, unlike the previous 2 incidents. Victim A stated that when she tried to pull away, he would go harder and say things such as, "Say you're sorry." This is fucked. Yeah, this guy's a nasty piece of work. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, exactly. And kids that call it a no-no spot are most likely neurodivergent teens. So that's who he was probably like preying on. Let's see. She also indicated that this is not her first time meeting with young Crash Out in this class or the first time that he choked her. She offered that the 2 of them went to the same church. She stated that while at church he would slap her and choke her. Oh damn, in church. She stated that when they first met at church, young Crash Out actually asked her to let him choke her for fun. She stated that she had agreed to this, okay, and that when young Crash Out initially did this when they first met each other at church, that he would do this in a way that would turn him on for sexual purposes, and that she didn't mind this because this was her descent to her because this was her descent to her during these interactions. SRO Mahayan, I guess this is the officer he's talked about, the corrupt officer, also spoke with witness A, born in 2002, in regards to the incident involving victim A. So this is count 7. Witnesses said that while they were in the living room, young Sage was asking victim A to kiss him and hug him, and victim A was refusing, so young Sage got up while she was sitting down in her chair and started choking her. Witness A described victim A's face as starting to turn red, that victim A started opening her mouth and gasping that victim A was telling him to let her go, and that young Sage was stating, say no daddy, and then, this is fucked, say no daddy and then I'll let you go. This is fucked. Reading it out loud is like crazy. Witness A also put in her statement that Marquez was also telling victim A, let's go upstairs and fuck, and that victim A was refusing prior to this. Witness A stated that this was a worker at the transitional living facility. Oh yeah, I think this definitely says that he was preying on the neurodivergent with this, because if you've got a worker who works at a facility like that and a victim who works at a place like that, then yeah, this is most likely him preying on the mentally challenged, on the mentally handicapped, whatever you want to say, neurodiversion, whatever you want to say. Those were the people that he was preying on. So he's a complete monster. Is he Christian? I wouldn't say that with those actions. Witness A indicated that a bit later it was time for them to go, and Witness A indicated that it was a bit later it was time for them to go, and a worker at the time of the transitional living facility was driving Witness A and young Sage and victim A home. Witness A said that she sat in the front of the seat and young crashed out and victim A sat in the back seat. Witness A said that the whole time that they were in the car, young Sage and victim A were arguing. Young Sage was calling victim A bitches and hoes, and victim A was arguing back with young Sage, but she wasn't calling him names or anything. Okay. Witness A went on to indicate that young Sage was then touching victim A and trying to get her to suck his. But Witness A indicated that victim A was telling him no, and that's when young Crash Out started choking her. Witness A said that she could see victim A's face and neck turning red, and young Crash Out's handprints were on victim A's neck. Holy shit. This is not going to get... This isn't looking good. There's like more pages of this to go through. Count 9. Solicitation of perjury before court. SRO Mahalan, whatever they're called, also spoke to victim B, born in 2000. Victim B also witnessed that occurred with victim A at the transitional living facility. Victim B states that sometime after the incident with victim A, young Sage or young Crash Out messaged victim B wanting him to testify on his behalf, and he didn't choke victim A. Victim B indicated that young Crash Out had told him something about how he was about to get locked up on a 72-hour hold, and wanted victim B to lie for him about being in the car with him. Victim B indicated that he wasn't in the car with him, so he wanted someone to lie on his behalf because he was about to go into lock up or hold, and he wanted someone who was living at that facility, or one of the victims living at that facility, to lie on their behalf. That's crazy. Count 10. Yeah, we're at to count 10. Officer spoke with victim C, born in the year 2002. Victim C described an incident that occurred in August of 2017 while she was at the YMCA located in the city and county of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I'm Australian, I cannot say half of these names half the time. Hello, Wincott. See, I can't speak right now. She stated that both she and young Sage, or young Crashout, were on the basketball court together when young Crashout started making inappropriate and uninvited comments to her, such as, "Damn, I'd love to see her with her clothes off," and "Damn, I'd love to hear her moan as I'm fucking her." Victim C indicated that these comments were directed towards the friends of young Crashouts, but she felt it was being said in a way that was at a vocal level so she could hear them on purpose. Victim C indicated that she was very uncomfortable with what they were saying, so she decided to leave the basketball court area. It was at this point she indicated that young Crashout started yelling, "Victim C, come here." Victim C indicated she continued to leave, and that's when a young Crashout ran over to her, picking her up the ground from in front of her, where she indicated, picking her up off from the ground from her front, where she indicated that she was being held off the ground by young Crashout, then slapped her on the butt very hard. I'm guessing that's very hard. Slapped her on the butt very hard, I'm guessing that's meant to say, with his hand, and threw her down on the ground, where she wasn't able to catch herself from being completely sprawled out on the ground from him throwing her. Victim C stated that she told young Crashout, "Dude, that is not okay," which at this point she walked out of the basketball court area. Okay, we've got more. Victim C went on to state that the text is like so crushed up. Victim C went on to state that Victim C went on to state that at approximately earlier of November 2017, that young Crashout was talking with her again, and this was the first real contact or conversation between the two of them that they had since the incident at the YMCA. Victim C stated that young Crashout advised her that he wanted to come over to her house and hang out. Victim C said that she was debating in her head whether or not she wanted him around her, but she also went on to state that she didn't really have any friends and that she was hoping she could look past the incident at the YMCA and be friends. Victim C said that young Crashout came over to her house located in the city and county of Wisconsin. Victim C said that her and young Crashout were sitting in her garage on some lawn chairs and listening to some music and talking. She advised young Crashout that she had just got up and in front of her said, this is important. She advised young Crashout that had just got up in front of her and said, "So, Victim C, when are you going to let me fuck? I've been trying to fuck you since we first met." Victim C advised that she was very quickly and told young Crashout that "I'm never going to fuck you." Damn, rejected. Okay, let's keep reading. This is when Victim C advised that young Crashout aggressively came towards her, and as she was sitting in the lawn chair with his left hand put out around her. This is when Victim C advised that Marquez aggressively came towards her, and she was still sitting in the lawn chair, and with his left hand put around the front of her neck and squeezed it hard as he was pushing back against her chair. Victim C said that she was scared and she couldn't breathe. She advised that she was trying to tell him to stop, but words didn't come out of her mouth, only some sounds. So she's getting choked hard if that's the case. Victim C advised that while this was happening to her, her vision was seeing seeing black dots in its view, and that that she was choking her. He grabbed her hair with his right hand and was pulling her hair backwards so that she couldn't get away from him as he was choking her. This is fucked. H4 Freezy, I think that's kind of unrelated right now. try to keep it on topic. Okay, let's go to the next page. Victim C said that after the minute of choking Victim C said after the minute of choking her, young Crash Out released her and started grabbing her thigh hard with his left hand on her right thigh and moving his hand up towards her vagina over the top of her leggings. Victim C that she was trying to catch her breath and get her full vision back as this was happening. Victim C, this is still the same statement from earlier, holy shit. Victim C advised that she was trying to push or pull his hand away from her thigh and vagina, and a young Crash Out hand was touching her vagina on the exterior of her clothing at that point. Victim C said that she pulled young Crash Out's hand away from her vaginal area, and he put her hand right back on top of her vagina area. And Victim C said that this was when he started yelling at him to leave their house now. She stated that young Crash Out was refusing to leave, but she kept screaming to get the fuck out of my house now. And eventually young Crash Out left. Victim C also indicated that she hadn't blocked him on social media yet, and by the next morning young Crash Out had messaged her and in her opinion apologized for last night. She stated that this was when she blocked young Crash Out on all social media. Okay. Yeah, it's a tough read. I will say that, Henry, it is a very tough read. Holy crap. Okay, this is the heavy one. These counts are gonna get 10, so again. Next, Mayhan talked to Victim D, born in 2000. She stated sometime after the 10th of the 16th, 2017. I forget that you Americans do the month and then the date and then the year. So 16th of October, 2017. She and young Crash Out met up in the hallway of the high school located in the city and county of the school at young Crash Out's request. She stated that he repeatedly asked her to give him oral sex. Victim D stated she repeatedly told him no and that she did not want to do that. She said eventually with his asking continually and her being afraid of what would happen if she didn't do something, she gave in to young Crash Out and had oral sex with young Crash Out in the elevator of a high school. This is fucked. Victim D stated that while they were in the elevator, young Crash Out proceeded to stop her and then have her keep going when he heard people outside of the elevator and have her continue giving him oral sex when he heard people go away. Victim D stated that eventually he told young Crash Out that she was done and that she couldn't do it anymore, and that's when they went back to class. She stated that when she got back to class, she sat at her desk faced away from everyone and cried for the rest of the class. That's sad. That's fucked. That is fucked. Okay, count 17. The officer spoke with how many victim E, victim F? There's a lot of victims in this. The officer spoke with victim E, born in 2000. Victim E stated that she had a threesome in a garage in the city and the county. So basically, she had a threesome with young crash out and another male. She indicated that by threesome, she meant both males had sexual intercourse with her. Victim E stated this occurred prior to the school starting at the beginning of September. Yeah, no, you were right about that, Henry. He is cooked because all his supporters are very quiet. Like, he's got supporters on TikTok. I've seen that clip of him, like, on Starscream posted. He's, like, on a Discord call with a bunch of random people, but no one's defending this guy. There's this one guy I saw on Twitter trying to defend him, but that guy's a fucking nutcase from what I saw reading his tweets. But I don't want to give that guy spotlight. Okay, let's keep reading. I might have to get some more water after this. I'll get some more water now because this is a lot to read. So give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh. Alrighty. Let's keep reading. SRO also spoke to victim F, born in 2000 and resides in the city. Victim S did state with a written statement that last week, Tuesday, which would have been on the 11th of 8th, 2017. Her and young Crashout were at the LGI, which is in the large group construction room found at the city. Victim F indicated that both of them were sitting in the back row of his room, and that victim F was sitting on the floor doing her work with her Chromebook as young Crashout was working on his work at the desk. Victim F stated that she was sitting and young Crashout walked past her, and she did turn his whole body towards her and tried shoving his his penis into her face, and went on to state that she had tried to do this with victim F and grabbed her Chromebook and placed it between her face and his penis to block him. Victim F stated that she told young Crashout it wasn't funny, but he laughed about it, and she also said to him that she was going to kick his ass, but she said she wouldn't because he is not worth her time. That was fucked. Like, even reading it out loud is a lot to take in. Let me just push in my chair real quick. Like, even reading this out loud is fucking a lot to take in. Okay, so we're on count 19. Victim F also described an incident that occurred in the summer of 2017. She said that he messaged her a photo of his erect penis, at which this time she blocked him on social media after she saw this. Yeah, I would too. I would too. Jesus fuck. Count 20. She also indicated that throughout the summer, young Sage or young Crash Out kept asking her to let him tap her on social media, and she refused to let him. This guy is a fucking sex pest. Holy shit. So the TikTok of him putting the Red Ranger sword in his pants was reflected in real life. That is crazy. Where was I? I never saw a lot of his TikTok stream. I never really saw too much of it. Okay, let's see. She indicated that she would also comment about her body he would comment about her body figure in ways that was inappropriate to say. And one day while she was swimming up in Walpen over the summer, ended up running into young Crash Out, and there he had looked her over in her swimsuit and commented on her body figure. She stated that he had grabbed her in the buttocks and laughed, so victim F had slapped his hand away and told him that she was going to punch him in the chest if he did that again, and she said after that he left her alone. Based on the foregoing, the complaint believes this complaint is true and correct. Okay, so we've got this here. So I guess this is I cannot read this writing, holy shit. Someone's gonna have to translate this for me. Someone is going to have to translate this for me. Okay. 217. I cannot read this handwriting. I'm so sorry. Count. Not, I can see not guilty plea. I can see defiance. I cannot read any of this writing. I'm so sorry. Someone's going to have to say in the chat what this says. It concluded at 2:53. Yeah, I cannot read any of this. 9:42. Court calls. No, I cannot read any of this writing. I'm so sorry. So this one I can read. Count 1. No contest. Count 2. Amended. No contest. Count 15. No contest. Count 19. No contest. Count 20. No contest. Defiant. Count accepts pleas and funds. Defiant. Guilty of counts 1, 2, 15, and 19. DRI. I'm doing much better than defendant. He pleaded not guilty. Okay, no contest. Okay. Thank you. So DRI counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a lot of... Okay. PSI... Like I said, I've never been to court, so all of this is like blank to me. Alright, so this is a lot more easier to read. Oh, we've got a name up there. Let's just... well, that's public information. Okay. I am 18 years old. I've completed 12 years of schooling. So he pleaded no contest for suffocation and strangulation. Pleaded no contest for exposing. So he pleaded no contest for all of this. This is interesting. So this is his constitutional rights. He gave up his right for a trial. He gave up his right to remain silent, and I understand that my silence could not be used against me at trial. He gave up his rights to testify in the presence of the evidence of the trial. He gave up to use subpoenas to require witnesses to come forth and testify for him at the trial. Let's see. He gave up his right to a jury trial where all 12 jurors would have to agree that I'm either guilty or not guilty. He gave up his right to confront in court people who testify against him and cross-examine them. He gave up his right to make a state to prove him guilty beyond a reasonable of a doubt. Okay. So he understood that what crimes he was pleading. So, yep, okay. And then he understood the judge is not bound by any plea, agreement, recommendation. I may impose the maximum penalty. Okay. Anything on this one? Let's see. Okay. If there's anything I missed, please. Oh yeah, which is something he said. He said the lawyer did all the speaking for him. Oh yeah, he claimed that he never spoke in court, and his lawyer did all the speaking. I forgot about that. Kind of, sort of. Okay, let's see. Okay, a motion redacted predicted information in a court record has been filled out by the court. This motion to redact is granted. Okay, and then we got the last page here. This is all like weird, like running, like count 2, count 15, and yeah. This is crazy. This was a lot to take in, I will say that. I mean, reading it word for word is a lot to take in, I will say that. I will say that. Like, holy shit, like, this guy's a fucking monster. It's crazy that, like, there are people who tried giving him a platform after everything came out. Which is crazy to see. Not Starscream. Starscream was really smart once he found out he was being played for a fool. It's crazy there are idiots like Nerd Talk who thought, I'm going to give him a platform to defend himself, and he freaking didn't defend himself. He danced around all the statements, and that stream kind of went nowhere. But this is fucked. I'm glad I did a stream reading all of this. I'm probably going to clip this and put it on like the channel, or I'm going to leave this up and just like edit out the copyright music I played. But for those wanting to know about it, it's all here. Like I said, he lied saying that his record was sealed and no one could access it. But it wasn't sealed, and if you pay a good penny, you can get access to their record and you can view it, because he was probably under the assumption that no one was going to find this stuff. He probably thought that this was like sealed for good, no one would do digging, no one would find it, and people would take his word for granted with whatever story he would spin. But internet being the internet did some digging, and they found his statements, which is crazy. Well, not crazy, but like, it's out there. But I don't know what to say after reading all this. I'm kind of lost for words, because you read it out loud and you see what kind of a monster this guy was, or what this guy is. And it's crazy that people were willing to give him a platform, willing to give him a chance. People fed into his bullshit. It's crazy. And he still thinks he's innocent out of all of this. But looking at this whole situation, whatever he says, what he's done, shows that this person is dangerous. And I think the Power Rangers community was like well in their right to keep this guy away from the fandom, despite the AI stuff. No one cares about the AI stuff. No one, like, people do care about the AI stuff, but the AI stuff is so far gone now that his record's out there, because this shows what kind of like a dangerous monster this guy is. Because if he like, it's fucked. because he thought he could get away with his lies, what Henry said. He thought he could get away with his lies, and people saw through him because, you know, he would omit half the details. He would tell the parts that made him look good in the story. But it's so fucked. I mean, just look at all this. Like, 20 freaking counts he's got. Like, 20. Fucking 20 counts. I was not expecting that much. People like Toa are defending him. He is blind. Has Toa defended him recently? Because I know that him and Toa were cool when this all started, or before all this all went down. Is Toa still defending this guy? Because if Toa is still defending this guy, then I'd be very surprised, and that's not something you want to. That's not someone you want to have in your corner. Because it's someone I saw defending him on Twitter. Let me just see if I can find their tweets. Just give me one moment. Let's see. Yeah, did Toa defend him before all this went down or after? Let's see. What is it, Larry? Let me see if I can find it. There's the guy. Okay. Okay, so the only one I've seen defend Young Sage or Young Crash Out is this guy here. Oh, let me just pull that up. Oh, the only one I've seen defend Young Crash Out on Twitter is this guy here, Swaggy Larry Toku, who's a guy I've seen in my comment section before. And looking at his tweets, this seems like either they're on the spectrum or they're not all there, because Swaggy Larry Toku, Zack Snyder is the GOAT. And then their pinned tweet is, the Dino Fury cast, Hasbro and Simon Bennett are destroying the Power Rangers franchises. It's up to Zack Snyder to save Power Ranger franchises. Boycott Cosmic Fury, boycott Hasbro, restore the Snyderverse, sell Power Rangers to Zack Snyder. I swear I've seen this guy before. And then he's one of those people who sucks Zack Snyder off, because if you keep scrolling, he's saying all these weird fucked up things, such as Warner Bros. Is planning on filing Millie Alcock as Supergirl if Supergirl flops at the box office. Make sure you boycott DC Supergirl movie on June 26th. So one of those guys. Blacklist Rachel Zegler, blacklist Hunter Dino, blacklist Millie Alcock. And so he's making all these fake stories up for attention that's getting nowhere. Boycott the Disney Plus Power Rangers reboot. Jonathan Steinberg. This guy is a fucking lolcow if you read these tweets. Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schott sexually assaulted children. We need Zack Snyder and Dave Ayer to save Power Rangers. So like the guy who did Suicide Squad and the guy who did it's Zack Snyder. Again shitting on Millie Alcock. And then this is another tweet from a month ago or a few days ago. The Power Ranger, Dino Fury, and Cosmic Fury fans are the most fandom toxic of all time. We owe the Star Wars fandom apology. Dino/Cosmic Fury fans are more extremely than Star Wars fans. Again, he's one of those weird Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury haters that you've seen pop up recently, especially with what Tessa put out. Where's another one that I saw that's fucking insane? Here it is. Arrest Simon Bennett, arrest Russell Curry, arrest Hunter Dino, arrest Kai Moya, arrest Tessa Rao, arrest Chance Perez, arrest Jordan Fight, arrest Jacqueline Joe. They are bad people and criminals. Reject the Dino Fury cult, reject the Cosmic Fury cult. Again, this guy's just spewing nonsense when you read these tweets. Okay, let's see. Again, arrest Simon Bennett. There's another one that I've seen here. Okay, this is the one. The Power Rangers community is the most racist fandom of all time. They ruined young Sage's life by attacking him and spreading false allegations on him. I don't think they're false anymore. I think they're pretty true. Fuck the entire Power Rangers community for bullying young Sage out of the community. Well, I think it was well deserved, in my opinion. Yeah, this guy's a psychopath. Shay, sorry. Because it gets crazier. This is the tweet that is fucking insane. It's day 2 of official Ranger Stop Atlanta and it's a complete disaster. Russell, Jordan, and Hunter are still grooming and R-wording children. I'm not going to say that one out loud. I'll censor myself for that one. Save your children from Ranger Stop Atlanta. It is still a cult. And then again, he's trying to trick people by saying, this is Ranger Stop, but it's like a Scientology TikTok where they're recruiting children or something. Again, there's another one that I saw that's freaking insane. Saying Hunter Dino hates America. Wait, let me read this one. I believe that Hunter Dino is a bad person because she hates Power Rangers and hates America, our country. Hunter Dino wants America, our country, to be a communist country like China. I think Hunter Dino is single. That's all she is. I bumped that joke. She's not out to destroy China. She's just single. Again, he's tweeting the same thing over and over. There's one that I saw that's freaking insane. Okay, don't go to Ranger Stop because they recruit new members into their cult. It's run by cult members. Again, he's posting the same thing. There's one that I saw that was crazy. It might have got taken down. It might have gotten reported. But it was essentially saying that Russell Curry is a groomer or something like that, like Dino Fury Red. That's what they were saying. But this is... Yeah, this guy's insane. Yeah, that guy wants clout, but he's got nothing going on. Agreed, he is a psychopath. Yeah, I think that Larry Toku guy, I've seen him in my comment section before. Like, he was one of those people that would comment that thing in my Dino Fury videos. But I don't know what to do now. I've talked about the young Sage thing. I thought I'd be longer talking about that. Russell has no allegations. Russell's a good guy. I will say that. I think if Russell had allegations, they'd be out by now. But no, Russell's a cool dude. I think that guy just hates like Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury and is like a part of that Snyder cult. So I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, I've covered the young Sage stuff. It's some pretty fucking heavy shit. I think reading out, like, my job, like, I work in, I'm sure, like, young Sage doxed me to know what my job is by now. But with my job, I work in a lot of serious, like, I take a lot of serious calls from customers dealing with things like DV and stuff like that, and people in crises and stuff like that. And I'm pretty composed when I get calls like that over the phone. But I guess reading everything out loud that young Sage has done is crazy to read out loud. Drop the link for people. I don't have a link like Henry. I'm sorry. I stream on Streamlabs OBS. I don't really have a link like Henry, unfortunately. I need to do that, but then I have to pay for Streamlabs so it actually looks good and doesn't have that ugly watermark. But then again, how often do I stream? But I think I'm going to end the stream here. I've covered everything I need to cover, unless there's stuff I can react to, which I'm pretty burnt out after covering that document, I will say that. But I will clip this. I will put this on the main channel. I say main channel, I've only got one channel. I will clip this and I will have it on the channel as a separate video where I read the whole thing for content. Because like I said, the more people that cover the document that young Sage has done, the more he'll scramble and the more he'll act irrational and go a little bit crazy. The last time I streamed was during the Fortnite release. No, Arrow stream. That is incorrect. The last time I streamed was a month ago when I reacted to the Kyle Higgins interview. But before that was the Fortnite stream. So that was a while before I streamed. But yeah. But I think... Will you react to Recon? He talked about you. It's like a 10-hour stream he did. I'd have to find it. If you could timestamp where he talked about me, I'll react to it. But that's, yeah, I'll react to it. But I don't think he did anything too crazy. He just reacted to one of my videos. So I'm reacting to him react to me, from what I've heard. But yeah, we'll see. If you could find the timestamps of when Recon reacted to me, then I'll have a look at it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't stream a whole lot. Well, these are my public streams. I've got a lot of unlisted live streams that I've got on here. Yeah, these are all my public ones. A lot of my other live streams are unlisted on the channel. I think it was around the 1 hour and 36 minute mark. Okay, I'll find it and I'll react to it and see if it's anything good. He holds your message up. My message? Oh, what Young Sage said to me? Oh, okay, I might have to look at this. Give me one moment. Let's see... Fair use, guys, fair use. Okay. 1 hour, 36 minute mark, okay. Let's react to it around the 1 hour and 36 minute mark. Okay, let's have a look at it. He holds up the message. Oh, yeah, because I did send the message to the Young Sage's manager. And I guess the manager sent it to Young Sage because that's why Young Sage put my face on blast. But yeah, let's have a look at it. Alright, we'll let it build up. Alright, let's skip all this. Okay, we're around the 36 minute mark. We can't hear? Oh, sorry, because I had that muted, sorry. We can't hear. Okay, where is, like, my stuff? Okay, I might have to do it like this. Let's see. Does he have the transcript up? No, the fucking bozo doesn't have the transcript up. 1 hour and 36 minutes. Let me see if I can find it. It shouldn't be too hard to find of how long he holds stuff on. I know he reacted to one of my videos. Okay, he reacted to Mint Bari. Reacted some kind of furry. Reacted some little furry. What the fuck? Okay. I can't find it. He's promoting Blake Foster's dog shit pendants. Ghost of the Dragon. Autobots. AI Slop. Mint Bari. Around the hour and 36 minute mark. He's promoting more AI. Oh, the Nerd Talk interview of Young Sage. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? The Nerd Talk interview of Young Sage. Okay, that's the one you're talking about. Let me just find that. Let's see. Young Sage. Okay. The Nerd Talk interview. Let's see. Your videos, Henry. Your clips, Henry. Snakebox I can see here. Did he unlist it? No, I have to find Nerd Talk. Nerd Talk. Fucking Mushmouth. Nerd Talk. Young Sage. There we go. I found it.
Met you. I've never done shit.
Okay, around the 36-minute mark he played. Okay, where is it? Okay, I found it. Okay, him reacting to your videos at 2.
Oh, $20.
Legal fees, because he can't.
Peanuts.
Hey, what's up?
$20 can buy many peanuts. Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Thank you, Arrowstream. For the
What are y'all talking about?
Oh, fucking Roach Boy.
It's morphin' time.
Hey, thank you, Henry, for the $5. Are these just late super chats coming through on my fucking Streamlabs? They are, okay. They are, okay. They are. Okay, let's react to this.
He doesn't have any legal fees. He's not going to court tomorrow. He's not going to court in 2 weeks. Y'all are bringing this shit up. Something that happened when he was a child. Like, that's why I need y'all to understand. He is literally saying this over and over and over. That, hey, I didn't do shit. And then one day...
You know, I mean, I still have to make some phone calls, but even if I want to do that, I still need money for a lawyer. As simple as that. So, yeah, there's that. So TT boy, to answer your question, yes, I would love to get this taken off my record. There's just a way longer process that people don't understand. It's just kind of hypocritical to say, hey, get this taken off your record and do this, this, and this. Yeah, I was making money to do those things until y'all took it from me.
I don't think we took any of his money to begin with, because I don't think he was making money to begin with. My ears hurt. Sorry, I had that turned up too loud. But there is I don't think it's there. No, he does hold up the phone, because I remember seeing that. Let's see. There it is. Is this it?
A relationship. We never fucked, but she gave me top. She was my girlfriend. And so the charges that
Okay, let me find it this way. Let's see, transcript. Okay. 360. Okay, found it.
And what happened to Dixie 360? Wasn't he around here?
What happened to that Dixie 360 guy? I was working, you fat fuck. I was working when this was all going down. He manipulated this Nerd Talk and Len Connor. No, Lee White Chat. He didn't manipulate them, they're just fucking dumb. Those other two people. They want to play for who they think is the winning side, and that is Young Sage. Nerd Talk is just a big idiot, where he believes in Young Sage's project, despite the heinous things he's done. And then Ian is just a fucking dumb fuck. Let's react to this.
Hey, DD.
Thank you for the support, DD.
It's funny how they say Dixie 360, because them calling me Dixie 360 is kind of funny because it shows they still watch Henry's stream, or they still keep up with all those memes, because that's the only place where I'm called that, because it was like an inside joke when Paul got my name wrong, and that's where the joke started and that's where the joke continued. And for them to sort of carry on that joke shows that they're like watching Henry still, which is kind of funny in a way. They say they want to move away from the drama and stuff like that, but if they're calling me Dixie 360, it shows they still watch. What did you send me this time, Henry? Or they're watching the cord. 331 in that video. Okay.
He has been talking about, right?
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Henry. Okay.
People to contact my people.
Alright, let's play it from here.
Someone else's IP.
Have you gotten banned before your IP got banned?
No.
Then
I've
I don't
never
think
been banned
your
on
IP
TikTok.
may not be banned, because IP getting banned is literally the third step up with TikTok.
But boom, right? So Buddy Ass sent his people to contact my people, which I have that too. Don't worry, hold on, I'll pull it. And it's funny as hell.
Okay, so no one sent me to message his people. I thought it would be in the safest interest to message their manager or their talency agency to actually do background checks of who they're working with, because young Sage, being a sex offender and on the sex offender registry, I was surprised that Pop the Balloon didn't do any background checks on him, because, you know, that is a dating show, and for someone like that not to do any background checks for someone like that is kind of concerning. Because imagine if those women didn't pop the balloon and they ended up dating him. That would have been very bad. And then again, he wants to work on a Power Rangers franchise. Power Rangers being a kids franchise, I'm sure that Hasbro won't want to work with a sex offender as well.
Because his people literally out him, which is the funniest shit ever. Hold on, don't worry. No, yeah, they'll literally say hashtag resilient. And
I don't say that in my comments. I'm sorry, Henry. I don't do the hashtag when I go places. I'm sorry.
okay, so boom, this Deoxy guy, this weird Deoxy dude.
Dixie.
Oh, that's okay. That's the same stream.
Dixie 360.
Yeah, whatever the fuck, right? This is a text message from him trying to hit up my production. Like, not only has he tried to hit up my production, but he's the one who also hit up my football team to talk shit about me. Just
he thinks it's me that did that. No, that was not me. That was not me at all. If you watch one of Henry's clips or live streams, you might actually find out who actually did it, but it wasn't me. I didn't hit up your football team. That is for sure.
letting you know young Sage is bad news. You should do a background check. Woo, woo, woo. It's already unfortunate enough that you're in the position that you are, with whatever disability that you have. So you don't
I've got a good disability.
even take that and try to do better for the world. You still become a shitty person because you know that nothing else in your life will amount to anything else other than trying to dick ride another man to get approval from him. Thinking
I'm pretty good where I am in my life. I'm pretty good where I am in my life right now. This guy doesn't know a thing about me, which is kind of funny. But hey, is what it is. So boom.
that he's going to be like what? So yeah, with him hitting up all of my people, I decide to hit his job and let him.
So when he says this, Because I know he hit up Henry's job. I wonder if he hit up my job out of curiosity.
No, hey yo, you are a government official job. I highly doubt that they know that you are literally stalking and harassing a motherfucker. He made separate accounts, multiple different accounts, just to stalk my pages after I.
If he's claiming that's me, that was not me. I didn't make multiple accounts to stalk this guy. I don't think about Young Sage that much or that often, so I didn't create alternate alts to stalk this guy at all, so I'm sorry.
I blocked him after I continuously said, hey, leave me the fuck alone.
I know that he blocked me, but he never said leave me alone. I don't think he even reached out to me. I think he might have just blocked me. Maybe he sent me a message. I probably lost it in the void of spam requests, but I don't think he ever reached out to me. I know that he blocked me on like Instagram. That's about it, but yeah.
I don't know who you are. So yeah, I hit them on, hey, just to let you know, your employee is harassing and stalking me, and I would love for it to stop, please, because I highly doubt this is something that you guys stand for. Since you want to hit my jobs and let them know.
That
okay,
boy went to the police on you, boy.
I'm aware. The FBI is watching him as we speak. And
the FBI is watching him. Oh, fuck. He's not a good... Maybe those threats worked on like the mentally challenged that you were targeting, Young Sage, but I don't think they're scaring anyone else here. I know that you did send voice threats to people, threatening to smoke people or send these people out to get them for criticizing your work or bringing you into drama, but hey, you're not scaring anyone, I will say that.
And he don't even know it. I mean, I hope he knows it. He probably do.
He knows it.
But he's so dumb that he left a paper trail of about 19 videos talking shit about me and multiple videos lying on me as well and harassing me with evidence that I've asked him to stop on multiple occasions.
I don't think we saw any of those screenshots when Henry covered you, that you were telling him to stop. I don't think we saw any of that. But yeah, he, like I said, he twists the truth, Young Sage does.
He's so dumb. You know what? It's okay, because now that I have this and the lawyer did tell me to start writing names down, best believe I am building a case. If any of you motherfuckers try to ever call
cases
me,
on all you bitches.
no, I'm so dead ass serious, dog. I'm so dead ass serious. If any
Hey,
of y'all,
TJ Lawrence, thanks for the $2. $2, £2, €2 for the new wheelchair. Thank you, TJ. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I can get that wheelchair very soon. Wait. Oh, my chat froze on Streamlabs. It's about to come up. Dixie Guy. Okay, so my chat froze on Streamlabs. Give me one moment. The Jericho list. Let me just refresh that chat. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I missed most of the chat because it froze. Where was it? It's about to come up. Yeah, he swears you're a snitch like Henry. Everyone's a fed now from Cheyenne. TJ Lawrence. Everyone gives some super chats so this man can get a new wheelchair. Thank you, TJ, for the $2. Will go towards my wheelchair funds. Deoxy gets called so many things and unbothered. Talk about resilient. Pink Angel says there is emptiness in this guy's eyes. Is nasty. Cheyenne said, shaking my head. Sir Boy of Lard and wait, Sir Boy of Lard. Says, damn, the situation is similar to the Night Stalker appearing in the dating games. Sage is ridiculous. No one is stalking him. Henry is a grown man bothering another grown man around the world. Wow, he's choosing that card to attack your character, using your disability against you. F him. Sorry, this guy really pisses me off. I still don't know why Recon thought you were in a wheelchair this whole time. They are all so dumb. That's also funny as well. Like, Recon thought I was in a wheelchair. When he followed me on Instagram at the time, like, my pinned message is me standing, holding the keys to my house. It's crazy that people thought that. Arrow stream, that's what people do when they got nothing against you. They will try to diminish your character. He thinks that threatening people with violence is a good idea with his record and all. Thank you again, TJ, for the new wheelchair. I will say that. Pink Angel again says he seems very emotionally immature. And he wants to work with kids. Sure, Hasbro and the homie El Sean will definitely work with the family-friendly Sage. The Jericho list era of Sage begins. Yo, you know that off topic, but have you seen my cover for MMPR free in solicitations? Wait, you did a cover, Jimmy? No way, I'm gonna have to look this up now. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Let me just go to League of Comics. Boom Studios solicitations. Solicitations. Okay. Let me just check I'm on there now. Okay. Power Rangers Green, MPR. Which one's yours? Oh, let me guess. I'll find out. Philip Sevi, Miguel Macago. Let's see, which one's yours? Which one is yours, Jimmy? Which one is yours? You did the cover for... let's see. Hey, Psycho Gold. I can't stick around, but enjoyed the past 20 minutes. Thank you, Psycho Gold. I really enjoy your interviews. The Unity pose. Wait, which one's that? The Unity pose. Which one is that? Which one is it? Unity pose. Let's see. Oh, we're getting a Goni Montez helmet cover eventually. Cover the very bottom left. Wait. This one? No, wait, this is Liana. Wait, bottom left. Bottom left. Oh, this one. Is it this one? Very bottom left. Wait, give me one moment. Wait a minute, which one is it? Like, you say very bottom left. So is it this one? No, wait, we went over that one. That was done by someone else. Oh, you helped color the Liana one. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. She did linear. Okay. Okay, so you did the coloring for it. That's pretty cool. Congrats. That's awesome. The line art. Oh, the line art. Okay. This is pretty cool. I will say that. Congrats on being on a Power Rangers cover. I'll try and pick this one up when it comes to my local comic book shop. That's for sure. But congrats on being on a cover. That's really freaking awesome. Don't let your memes be dreams. You can get on a Power Rangers cover just like Jimmy here. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, I don't know what else to cover. I mean, we covered Young Sage. We covered a little bit of... we covered Young Sage. We were going to cover Recon. But yeah, I think that's gonna cut it here because there's nothing, unless there's something you guys want me to react to, I can react to it. But like I said, it was pretty heavy listening to that or reading those posts from Young Crash Out. So I think I might just end it here, and then I'll clip whatever I need to clip for the stream once it's rendered, and then I'll remove the copyright music. But I think I'll bring the stream to a close now. Thanks for everyone who showed up. Thank you everyone for the super chat. This stream will probably go unlisted for a little bit. I won't take it down or anything like that. I'm just going to crop out the music and maybe edit out a few segments here and there. But I think I'll end the stream here, and I'll